On the way to work, he says, "Oh, Dad, by the way, I'm going to Great Adventure tomorrow. So your is going to come to the house,
What?
and we're going to get picked up here."
Okay.
He said between 10 o'clock and 11:30. I said, "You mean between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, or between 11 o'clock and 10 o'clock and 11:30?" Yeah. This is his response to me. Let me tell you something. Right now, your daughter's what, 7, 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And right now, she says, "Yes, Daddy. No, Daddy. I want this. I want that."
Yeah, that's about.
Prepare for some of the most cryptic language you're ever gonna get from her in life.
Cryptic.
It's gonna be, "I want that. I need this," and you're gonna have to pull out of her what that and this is, like a NYPD detective. Because teenagers don't speak in this and that unless it's something they want right now. Other than that, if it's anything in the future, it's this, that, somewhere, something like that, somewhere around there. Yeah. Okay? Last night, he texted me. He says, "Dad, I need some money for my trip." I said,
"Oh, really?"
I was going to ask you, did the money come into play? Go ahead.
Listen, teenagers, money's always in play. Okay? Always. Just a question of how much. So I say to him, "Well, how much do you have? Because you're going to Great Adventure tomorrow." He tells me $40.
Hold on. That's just an entrance fee, right? And wait a minute, doesn't he have a job too right now?
It's $40 just to get in the park.
Yeah, I know, man.
Doesn't he have a job right now?
He does, but he's only been there 2 weeks. So if he got a check yet, trust me, it's not.
It becomes your check, I guess, right? Since he owes you back.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Now, let me tell you something.
Tell us the total. I just want to hear the total, man.
Here it comes.
How much?
I'll do a drum roll.
How much you got shook down for?
Well, he said to me 150.
That's
said, "I don't know if you bought a ticket yet. If you haven't, I'm going to say you're going to need at least 200.
Yeah.
So I go to the Mac machine. I get some money out for me. I get some out for him. I hand him. Oh, wait. This is where it really gets good.
Okay.
Now I get back in the house about 4 o'clock this morning.
Jesus.
I'm in bed by 4:30. Snooze back, laying back. Everything's great. And then all of a sudden, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, I hear some steps pacing back and forth. Pacing back and forth, pacing back and forth. And finally, they wind up inside my room.
Oh.
Damn.
Now, mind you, he's just peeking in there to see if I am. I'm in there, I'm asleep. I hear him. I don't move. As a matter of fact, as I hear the steps coming, I turn the other way and I'm nestled all in and good.
Right.
He peeks in, walks back out. Then I pick up my phone and I text him, "Good morning, son. How can I help you today?"
I thought it was gonna be a scene out of a house party, man. When you remember when Play was a Kid K snuck into the house and shit. Yeah, I remember that his dad was like, who was at that time Robin Harris, man. He said, "Oh, where you think you going at?" He said, "I'm gonna wear your ass out now." He started whooping him, and the credits started rolling. You can hear him whooping on him and everything.
Nice.
So that's what that reminded me of, man. So Jaden snuck up in there. Was he looking for some money, man, or was he just looking just in there?
He's looking for some money. He's looking for me.
Looking for that
He's
wallet.
looking for some money. Okay. Now, I had already brought the money home. I set it down on the table, my wallet on top of it. So, ain't no no.
Oh no. See, let me tell you, my friend. Remember our 11th commandment?
Thou shalt not fuck with my check.
Correct. Now, that implies a lot of things. It's a lot of branch offs. It's not only an actual paper check. It's also the credit card that's in there. It's also the ATM card that is inside your wallet. It's also the wallet that should be either on your next to your bedstand or in your pocket even while you sleep. Not down on a dining room table. Fuck to the no. And I'm going to tell you that for real.
I would agree with you on that. However, Take any woman that you know, your mother, any sisters you have, cousins.
They gonna go on your wallet,
no, they won't.
brother.
If they put if they put their pocketbook down on any table, and you go in and disturb any contents therein,
they will kill you.
And you are found disturbing contents therein,
they will kill you.
You will have an incident slightly higher than that of Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip right now. Okay.
Yeah, can I interject this? When I once was a 10-year-old kid, I gotta admit I did it wrong. I saw the purse, I saw it in the closet, and I did do a 5-finger discount. To be honest.
Oh hell no, man!
I did, and I felt bad. I felt bad, and I put it back.
I was too scared to do that shit. I was too scared to do that shit, man.
No. See, I was the type that just I'm looking for ways to get my ass beat, you know. So it's either that or like at one time, and of course they got to forgive me up there in heaven. But you know, one time I was 5 years old, and we were in our apartment down in West Oak Lane, over in 11th Street. They're asleep, 1-bedroom apartment. And my father was a smoker, so he had this ashtray right there by the window outside. So what did I do? Wake up in the middle of the night, lit up a match because I knew how he did it. Took a couple puffs, wiped it out by the window, and put it out and went back to sleep. Smoking never really did anything for me, but I learned it then. So now they know. They always knew. So. But anyway,
they always know what you do.
But either way, my point is. There's just you test the waters, yeah. But when you get older, you learn that in this case, the 11th commandment. I don't care if it's your spouse, your child, your cousin, niece, nephew, or your grandmother. Do not touch the wallet. Do not touch the card. And to even avoid that situation, it's always on your person. 100%.
Well, usually I'm alone in here, so old habits die hard. I left the money down here. Hey, he already knows. You ain't gotta steal nothing, just ask. Okay? And either I have it or I don't. But don't do it.
Oh no.
Don't do it. I will make sure everything stays on the card. You won't find nothing in this bitch but spare change.
You be driving with your feet.
So let me get this, man. So he took the money that you had downstairs. He did take that, right? But he was looking for more money.
I asked him to bring it upstairs to me.
Okay.
Knowing full well what was there. So as he handed it to me, I counted all up. I said, "All right, fine. Here, take this. Did y'all get tickets yet?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, good. So this should be plenty, yes? Okay. Fine. Now." I need you to do stuff for me. That bathroom and them steps that ain't got done all week, I need them to get done right now. And then when you get done with that, I got some other stuff for you to do.
There you go. Work for it.
Because when teenagers are involved, you don't get what you want out of them right then and there.
Forget about it, bro. Hell yeah.
It's no longer on the horizon. It's, if it's not about this particular moment in time.
That's it. It's a wrap.
But we got downstairs. We got cleaned up down here pretty good. I got a lot of stuff upstairs that I needed to get done. A lot of trash to get out. Just a lot of the stuff that I couldn't get to during the week got done.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Now he doesn't know I have some more stuff for him tomorrow. Because
of course,
you want to start partying like this, you got to work. Now you can work at your job, or you can work. You can hustle it, but you got to figure out something.
True. But you know what? At the same time, I'm going to interject what my father always told me. I borrowed the money. He's like, oh, you're going to pay it back. And the way you're doing it, more than fair. But at the same time, I'll be like, look, that next check that you get, or that first check, it's not yours. It's mine. Why? Because I said so.
It depends on how much it is, man.
No, because you asked in this, using this example, you asked 200. Okay. You get 70, 80 after taxes. Well, these next 2 checks are mine. So you better
save. He ain't getting nothing back.
You better save that money. Save that money.
I tell you what, I'll tell you what I will do.
Hey, it's life.
I tell you what my plan is. I am going to ask him for money. but it's going to hand it right back to him.
That's what parents normally do, man. They take the money.
Because here's look,
yeah.
he's making $10 an hour working over there.
Okay.
He worked 4 days. He worked 4 hours. Let's say he's got four. Let's say he's got 16 hours coming.
$160 minus taxes. So let's say 115.
If he comes away with $120, I'd be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I make $120 in a night. I'm not gonna take that for somebody that takes him 2 weeks to make.
You make it in your sleep.
You're right, I do.
How about that? Okay, let's get that clear. You make that shit in your sleep. And you're not a Rockefeller either, but you make it in your sleep.
I have to wait until his 18th birthday to start showing him some things. Because real life is about to set in for you real quick, okay? You need to understand what the mortgage on this place is, okay? This means it's what keeps the Philadelphia sheriff from putting a lock on the front of my door.
There you go.
See, my brother GPS, you know what you need to do, my brother GPS? You need to go on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You need to dig up the old episode of Theo and Bill, man, off the Cosby Show.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
That is a very good educational piece right there. Because they don't believe, man, because now you guys to pay rent. You gotta, especially, man, if you got a girl, man, that's girlfriends take up a lot of finance, man.
And romance without finance, it's a damn nuisance. Big Daddy King.
All day.
It is, man. No chick don't want to hang out with your broke ass, man. If you don't got no money coming in, it's just I hate to say it, this is how it is, man.
But we got to make sure that it doesn't cross the level where now the son is pimping you out, Dad, for money when he has to, like you said, know the value of the dollar and know that, hey, this well can run dry at any time.
This is true. And the other thing you gotta learn, just like we say, romance without finance is a nuisance. Mm-hmm. It's all going to be about more than some dick at some point. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you are longer and wider than Broad Street. Mm-hmm. Okay? Eventually, you're going to have to buy a house.
Yep.
She's going to want a car to ride around in. Mm-hmm. She's going to go to a restaurant and eat. And you can't put your big old bologna on the table and say, hey, I'm paying with this. That's not how it goes.
Don't work that way, man. Women are looking for security, man. They looking for security. They're not concerned about how good you are in the bed, man. At the end of the day, they looking for security financially and emotionally,
and look,
man.
At the end of the day, if you tell a motherfucker what to do and they do it, guess what? You're going to be great. If you don't know what you need by now, you just lost in the sauce. I hate to tell you. But
hell yeah.
Up at 50, look, it's got to be about me way more than that. Okay? Mm-hmm. Stability.
Yeah, it is. And see, here's the thing, GPS. You're just getting ready to celebrate your freedom. This is what I say, and it's not about being a dick. It's just that at the same time, when I learned it, my pop told me the hard way. He said, hey, look, you want to borrow from me, it's just that word. Borrow. It doesn't mean borrow and keep. Borrow, okay, I'm going to let it slide. No, because you don't learn the value of a dollar. You don't learn the sacrifices that people make to give you that money unless you have it taken from you also. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.